Fishermen all across Tennessee have been hard at work at our rivers and lakes. Many of you sending in photos of your big catch. So let's cast a line out now to Davis Nolan for today's Fishing Funtacular.
Well, on this, our final edition of my Fishing Funtacular for the season, I want to thank all of you for the great pictures you sent this year. So let's take a look at today's photos. We're starting off with young Noah Sims. He was having a blast with his pops at a pond in Wayne County pulling in this bluegill. And this is Nash and Samuel Bean, brothers having a great time fishing with their dad in Bell Buckle. Pulled in a 4.6 and a 3-pound bass. They were proud of each other. And Peyton Hodges, fishing with his pops at a neighborhood lake in Burns, Tennessee, got to pull in this largemouth from the pond. And this is Emerson and Bennett. They were fishing with their pawpaw at a pond in Williamson County, got a nice catfish and a largemouth. This is John Weaver with his first fish ever. I love to see the smile on the face of a young man with his first fish at Pebble Isle Marina in New Johnsonville. This is Raylan Madison. He was fishing with his Fishers of Men pal Mike Webb in Hohenwald. Got a nice largemouth there. And Nolan and Gwen Roselle both have their Halloween gear on. Both have their first fish as well at the Grove in College Grove. And this is young Sadie with a nice largemouth she pulled in on Percy Priest Lake. Love the life jacket she's got on as well. And Eli Tony Campbell pulled in this 4.5-pound largemouth right there from the banks of Old Hickory Lake. And Cordell and Lexi Williams were over in Point Park in East Tennessee in Dayton. Got a nice largemouth and a catfish. And this is Justin with a 5-pound, 22-inch walleye. He got at Blue Hole Trail, Rock Island State Park on the Caney Fork River. This is Louisa Davis. Got a drum at Trice Park Landing in Clarksville, a great place to fish from the bank. And Marty Horn, he said this was his best catch of the year in only 3 inches of water near Fate Sanders Marina on Percy Priest Lake. Mike Miller says this is his personal best over in West Tennessee at Chickasaw State Park. And this is Peter Huff. Check out the monster grouper, the one on the right. He jumped in the water to show us how big it was. That is a monster down there in Naples, Florida. And this is Dominique Leone. Kendra McCauley is his fiancée, and she wanted to show us him catching this albino catfish. That's a pretty rare thing to see, and she said it was 2 days after he proposed. I think y'all are going to have a great marriage together. Once again, thank you all for the great pictures you sent in this year. We also want to thank Craig Owen and Sino Marine for being our sponsor once again. You know, I always like to tell you that the late, great Jimmy Holt would say at the end of his broadcast, don't forget to wear your life jacket. Happy fishing. I'm Davis Nolan.